Hello guys, my name is Arun and welcome to my channel. This series is a series of tutorials on how to install several programs and everything for Windows and Linux. Okay, now in this tutorial I'll be explaining you guys how to install Miniconda installer for Python. Now just a little introduction as to what Miniconda is and everything. If you go to this website continuum.io, okay, it's the website for the company Continuum Analytics. Okay, this company gives you a large amount of products pertaining to Python. Okay, and one of the major product is Anaconda. Now what is Anaconda is that it's nothing but a collection of Python libraries and Python programs, Python libraries, Python products, and several other very useful library modules combined together under one single name called Anaconda. They call it Anaconda. Okay. Now that's about Anaconda, and what they do is that they just provide you all the basic tools and a large number of very commonly used libraries installed. So if you go to the downloads page of Continuum Analytics as shown here, uh, Continuum Analytics shown here, okay, this page, okay, what will happen is that you will come to a page like this, and depending on which operating system you use, so if let's say you're using Windows, you can download your option here, download the installer here. If you're using Mac, you can download the installer here, and if you're using Linux, you can download it installed here. And similarly, they have two versions for it: a 32-bit version, 64-bit version, for each operating system like Windows, Mac, and Linux. And also they also give you a Python 3.4 version, version, right? But only thing is, if you look at all these 64-bit or 32-bit versions for any of these operating systems, what you notice is that all these are quite big. Well, if you have a good internet connection, it's not a big deal, but if you see, these are just quite big. And besides, almost a majority of the packages that come along with Anaconda will not be used by other people. Okay, so let's say you might use like 10-15 libraries at the maximum. Okay, there will be a lot of people who won't be using the remaining you may not be using the remaining say 20 or 40 libraries that come installed along with Anaconda. Okay, similarly, some other person might use those, okay, but they just combined it in such a manner so that it becomes easy for general person to any person to build on. Okay, but what I suggest is that this is good, extremely good, and if you're a complete newbie and you don't want to you know you don't want to have any troubles, you just want all the programs installed so that you want to get started with your work quickly, just like that. Okay, then you go with Anaconda installer and pick one of your choice, like 3.4 or 2.7, which operating system, 64-bit or 32-bit, your choice, but depending on your system configuration. That is it. Now what I'm suggesting is that there's an alternate way. Instead, if you find that you don't have to install all of these, there's another version at the bottom called as Miniconda. Let's see, do they give it over here? Yeah. Okay, what they say is that if you do not want to download the entire distribution, Miniconda is available. What Miniconda does is that it has Python and the basic installer, distribution installer Conda, which is also a part of Anaconda, and some basic bare minimum libraries. Okay, you can bare minimum libraries installed so that your basic Python works without any modules and everything. That is very small, very small to handle, Okay, and if you want to do that, go to the download, click this Miniconda download page, and you might get a page like this. Yeah, same as this page, and here depending on your operating system, the Python you want. Okay, click the executable or a bash installer, whichever you want. I'm working in Ubuntu, which is a Linux system, and I want Python 2.7, and my system is 64-bit. I'm downloading this. If you guys want, you can install 3.4 as well. Not a big deal. Okay. The reason why I'm choosing Python 2.7 is because, at least for my purposes, many of the libraries that I want to work with are nicely established in Python 2 series. Python 3 series, well, some of them are not quite installed, so I'm not using Python 3 for now, but in the distant future it will come, so I have to migrate back. Okay, that's about it. So what you guys do is that click this download button over here and let the download happen. Okay, let the download happen, and I'll meet you guys in a second. Hello guys, welcome back. Okay, now if you click this link, okay, this link or any of these links, the downloader will start, and it will be very quick, very simple and straightforward, and the downloader will be hardly any small. It will be just 20 to 30 MB. That's about the size of it. And now this is the installer, Miniconda installer, and it's a shell file. So if you look at the properties, it's just 24.2 MB against the 300 something 250 to 350 MB bash installer you get over there. This is much simpler, and what you do is that okay, open a terminal over here in the folder, okay, and press ls. Okay, and if you press ls, okay, you should see this file, installer file should be green in color, indicating that this is executable. And if not, what you do is just type chmod 777 and then type Miniconda, okay, and type the entire thing and press enter. And what will happen is that if it will become an executable because of this command. It's a Linux command. It's a Unix command. So don't worry. Don't worry, nothing about it. And once this is done, what you have to do is that just type bash and then Miniconda and press enter. And doesn't matter which operating system, which shell you are. If this works nicely in bash, so it works in bash, so go about with that. So press enter. Okay, press enter. Okay, let me let this be as it is. Now it starts saying that welcome to Miniconda and everything. And by the way, just a reminder, installing Anaconda Python also goes with the same procedure. Okay, what will happen is that when you do that, it will just show, instead of Miniconda over here, it will just show Anaconda over here, and the installation procedure is exactly the same for Miniconda as well as Anaconda. So it's like how to do with it, don't worry, it's just the same. So what you do is that press enter, and then you just have a big piece of license agreement, end users license agreement and attributions license. Okay, now let me full screen this up, and you can read this as you want. I'm skipping this over because I've already read this once. It's not a big deal, and you guys just read this through if you want. It's better, you better read it at least once. Not a big deal if you ask me. And then at the end of it, it will ask you, do you approve the license terms or not? So if you just type yes, and then it'll ask you for a folder. It says that Miniconda will now install in this location. Okay, it installs in my home directory. Okay, this is okay with me. If I press enter, it will be fine. If I press Ctrl C, the installation will be aborted. And if you want a other location, just write your path, and that's it. Now I'm okay with this installation, so I press enter, and then that's it. I just have to sit back, and that's it. The installation is over. You'll be like, hey, what on earth? That's it. That is it, because it just installs a basic version and all the required libraries recommended for MiniPython to begin with, and that's it. Once those are done, your Python is officially Miniconda and your Python distribution is officially installed. Okay, now what you do is just asking me, do you want the installer to prepare that Miniconda installation to path in your home bash.rc? So I just click yes, let it be. It just adds your Miniconda as a default Python in your system, and it just goes to your writes to your bash log files or something. Just type yes, and that's it. Your installation is over. So what you do, exit the terminal and then reopen the terminal. This is important. If you don't exit, it won't be available. So, and if what you do, just type Python in your terminal. Okay, you should get a Python terminal, and this message is important. If you get a Python terminal with the continuum analytics written nearby next to it, you're good to go. Your Miniconda installation has worked successfully, and then you're fine. And then just then what you do, you can just exit out. Let me clear the screen up. Yeah, perfect. Now this is done. If you want to install something, okay, what you can do, just type conda update conda. Okay, I mean this line is actually for making sure that the installer version is up to date. Now if you type conda update conda and presenter, it will just fetch a few packages. Now it's fine. And then what you do is that to update all the remaining libraries, okay, just type conda update anaconda. Conda update conda, that will be fine. I think it should be conda update miniconda, I guess. Fine, not a big deal. Okay, and if you're using Anaconda, just type conda update anaconda to do everything. And then if you want to install certain packages like pip or something, like conda install pip presenter, and then it will say that to install that you need these packages to be downloaded and installed, everything. It just asks like that, proceed, you click yes, and that's it. You just wait. Now what it'll do is that it'll just download all the packages from the internet. It'll also give you a progress bar like this, indicating that the files are being downloaded. And once all these files are done, pip is slightly bigger, not a big deal, just a matter of few seconds. Now once that is done, okay, your installation is over. Updating was over, and you are able to install a package. Now this part, all this conda installation, everything, they are exactly similar to Anaconda as well. So you got both of you guys, both the people who are installing Anaconda as well as Miniconda, both of you can follow this, not a big deal. Let's say you want to install certain other packages, like the most very commonly used scientific packages are NumPy, SciPy, Matplotlib, and SymPy. Okay, let's install them first. So conda install. Okay, let me clear this up. So if I were to let me shrink this up. Okay, fine. Okay, this will be better for you guys to look at. Okay, now if I were to type conda, if I were to install NumPy, what you have to do is just type conda install NumPy presenter. Okay, it will say that if you want to install NumPy, you have to download these packages along with it. So press yes, and then go about with it. It will just go and install your basic libraries. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause for now, let the installation proceed as it is, and this zooming issue. Okay, let it go and take a few minutes. So I'll just stop and come back after a while. Okay guys, we're back. Now the download has been done, extracted, and linking has been done, so that's installed. Similarly, you can install SciPy, which is again important. NumPy is ready. Now press SciPy. SciPy, it does not need anything like extras, just one library and go about with it. Okay, it'll just fetch the package and go about with it again. Okay, so let me pause here and we'll install another next SymPy in the next SymPy in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're back. This way our SciPy library is installed. Okay, it took about 4 minutes in my with my internet speed. Happens. Okay, and then we have installed NumPy, SciPy, and one more thing for all the plotting operations, Matplotlib. And this will take a few minutes, a little more time, because Matplotlib is actually a bigger library. And I forgot, for installing Matplotlib, okay, you just need all these libraries to be installed at the background, because without these Matplotlib won't work. Okay, see, Matplotlib itself is about 44.5 MB big, and it needs the other libraries like Qt, which is like your graphic console for GUI application. Qt is a GUI application library, and you need several others like 6, zip, pytz, pypassing, py2cairo, and several other libraries to install. So what you do is just click yes, and well, you have nothing to do, you just have to wait. At least I have to. At least for you guys, I'll be just passing, so you don't have to wait. When you're doing it, you have to wait. Okay, so let me pass this and let me come after a while. Okay guys, welcome back. Now the Matplotlib is almost downloaded. Now so as all the sorry. So as all the other packages have downloaded, now the packages are extracting almost, and now yeah, they're done. Now with this, our main three packages like Matplotlib, NumPy, SciPy is ready. And if you guys want one more package for your advantage, you just install SymPy. So let me clear this up. Same way, Conda, install SymPy. That's one more installation. Okay, okay, this doesn't require much. Okay, so press yes, just go on with it. Fast catch is done. Okay, hardly a second. Now SymPy will take about a few seconds. Okay, I'll join you guys in a minute. Okay guys, welcome back. Now the SciPy library has been extracted and installed, not done. Okay, next what we need is that we need to install a few more enhanced libraries like IPython, IPython notebook, and a few more stuff. So let's install them. To do that, just conda install IPython, press enter. This will require a few libraries like IPython, traitelets, simple generic, IPython genutils, decorator, and so on. Okay, so it's going to install these packages. It's hardly 1 MB, so this will be faster. So if I press yes, okay, these will be done in just a matter of seconds. And traitelets, IPython, that's the biggest one, and we're done. This part is done. Okay, now after IPython is installed, we need an editor. We need a full-fledged IDE called a Spider, because that has all the features. That has the IPython console, variable explorer, the editor, and everything put together. So that will be good for us. So install Spider. Same way, conda install Spider, and it says that for that to install, it needs to install so many other libraries like Qt console, Sphinx, Jupyter, JSON schema, Jedi, Alabaster, so many other stuff, so many libraries like these. Okay, don't worry, just click yes and proceed. Let's see if this is going faster. I never know there's some library called as sodium before. Okay, this is going a little bit faster, so I think I'll wait for this. Okay, I don't want to make you guys wait, so I'll just pause this again. Okay guys, that's about it. Now with this, spider editor is done. Okay, and all the relevant packages, all the packages relevant to it. Okay, and also with the spider installed, so we need a little more things. Like for the notebook to work, we'll have an IPython notebook as well. Okay, that will be very helpful. If you guys want, just go and check my other tutorial series where I've installed that, where I've helped, I mean not install, where I've helped told you guys how to work with IPython notebook. That will be beneficial. So for that, for IPython notebook, you have to install a few libraries called as MathJax. This will help you in the LaTeX rendering, scientific notation rendering. That's about it. And this is 7.1 MB. If it takes too long, I'll just pass it back. Otherwise, let it be there as it is. Let's see, is it taking time? Yeah, I guess so. I guess this will take a few minutes, so I'll just pass it back. Okay, MathJax is downloaded. Now the package is extracting, linking, and done. With MathJax done, and we need a few more packages like Tornado. Okay, this package helps to install your this package helps to make sure that that notebook works fine during the presentation and everything. And this should be over in a second, and done. Okay, and a few, let's see, what did I miss anything? NumPy, SciPy, Matplotlib, Spider, IPython, Tornado, everything. Yeah, few more things. Conda install Python. Okay, this is for actually having C code built into it, for making sure that C you can work C and Python together. That's the reason why we need Python. Now it'll take a minute, so I'll just pass it back.